Hi, this is Misbah, and you are watching Wisdom Dose. Element-5. 1. Welcome to Element-5, Physical and Psychological Health. In this element, we will look at how the workplace can affect both the body and the mind, and how employers can prevent harm in both areas. We'll examine common causes of work-related ill health, explore measures to control them, and understand how to promote overall well-being. We'll also cover stress, violence, bullying, and other psychological hazards that can be just as damaging as physical risks. This element is about protecting the whole person, not just preventing injuries, but also supporting mental and emotional health. 2. Learning objectives. By the end of this element, you should be able to recognize the most common causes of work-related ill health, including both physical and psychological hazards. You should understand how physical hazards, such as noise, vibration, radiation, and poor ergonomics, can be controlled. You'll also be able to identify psychological hazards, such as work-related stress, bullying, and violence, and explain their impacts on individuals and organizations. Finally, you'll be able to explain measures that promote health and well-being at work. 3. Work-related ill health. Work-related ill health refers to any illness, disorder, or condition that is caused or made worse by work activities or the work environment. It can be physical. For example, noise-induced hearing loss from long-term exposure to loud machinery, or back pain from poor manual handling. It can also be psychological. For example, stress, anxiety, or depression brought on by workload pressures or bullying. Importantly, work-related ill health can develop gradually over time and may not be as immediately visible as an accident injury. 4. Noise hazards. Noise is one of the most common physical hazards. Prolonged exposure to loud noise can cause permanent hearing loss and tinnitus. The damage is gradual and often painless, so workers may not realize their hearing is being affected until it's too late. Control measures include eliminating noisy processes, substituting quieter equipment, installing noise-dampening materials, and as a last resort, providing hearing protection such as earplugs or earmuffs. Health surveillance, like regular hearing tests, helps detect early signs of damage so action can be taken before it gets worse. 5. Vibration hazards. Vibration hazards occur in two main forms. Hand-arm vibration can cause hand-arm vibration syndrome, CHAVS, which affects blood circulation and nerves in the fingers, leading to pain, tingling, and loss of grip strength. Whole body vibration can cause back pain and spinal issues, particularly for drivers of heavy vehicles. Controls include choosing low-vibration tools, maintaining them in good condition, limiting exposure times, rotating tasks, and training workers on correct tool use. 6. Radiation hazards. Radiation can be ionizing, such as X-rays and radioactive materials, which can damage cells and increase the risk of cancer, or non-ionizing, such as ultraviolet light, lasers, and microwaves, which can cause burns, eye damage, and other injuries. Controls include shielding to block radiation, limiting time spent near sources, keeping a safe distance, and using appropriate PPE such as lead aprons or protective eyewear. 7. Ergonomic hazards. Ergonomics is about designing the workplace to fit the worker. Poor workstation design, awkward postures, and repetitive movements can lead to musculoskeletal disorders such as neck pain, shoulder injuries, and carpal tunnel syndrome. Controls include providing adjustable furniture and equipment, rotating tasks to reduce repetition, encouraging good posture, and training workers in ergonomic practices. 8. Psychological hazards. Psychological hazards can be just as harmful as physical ones. Work-related stress occurs when the demands of the job exceed a worker's ability to cope. Bullying and harassment can lead to anxiety, depression, and loss of confidence. Violence at work, whether from customers, patients, or colleagues, can cause physical injury and lasting emotional trauma. These hazards can damage morale, reduce productivity, and increase staff turnover. 9. Managing stress. To manage stress, start by identifying its causes. Common ones include excessive workload, unclear job roles, lack of support from management, and poor communication. Controls include balancing workloads, setting clear expectations, ensuring managers are approachable, and providing the resources workers need to do their jobs. Promoting work-life balance, for example through flexible working arrangements, can also reduce stress levels. 10. Preventing bullying and violence. Preventing bullying and violence starts with a clear policy that states such behavior will not be tolerated. Training workers and managers in conflict management can help de-escalate potential incidents. Organizations must also have easy-to-use reporting systems and provide support for those affected, such as counseling or relocation to a different work area. 11. Promoting health and well-being. Promoting health and well-being is proactive. It goes beyond preventing illness to actively encouraging good health. Examples include workplace exercise programs, healthy eating initiatives, smoking cessation support, and mental health awareness campaigns. Providing access to occupational health services, employee assistance programs, and counseling can help workers maintain both physical and psychological health. 12. Summary and exam tip. In summary, workplace health covers both the body and the mind. Control hazards using the hierarchy of control and support well-being through proactive measures such as health promotion. For the exam, when asked about a hazard, always give both the health effect and an example of a control measure. That's the end of Element 5. In Element 6, we'll look specifically at musculoskeletal health, one of the most common causes of long-term work-related ill health worldwide.